Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's Jess, and this is Truthful Thursday. I'm Jessica Visor and Results by Jess, owner and CEO. I run a thriving beauty consulting business. We take care of hair and skin. We have hair and skin products. You can find it as www.resultsbyjess.com. So, for those of you that have been keeping up with our Truthful Thursday, I do my best to ensure that everything I say is something that anybody can relate to. I'm not perfect, but I strive for perfection. And so, one thing that I am really big on and I want to help whoever I can with is our mental health. And so, mental health is so important, and we have to always ensure that we're protecting ourselves, our children, our family, and our loved ones. So that being said, Truthful Thursday today is about being your child's advocate. And a lot of people feel like, okay, well, I take care of my child, I make sure my child good, I make sure nobody is mistreating or disrespecting my kid, etc., etc. And all those things may be true, but are you advocating for them at school? Are you advocating for them within your family? Are you advocating for them when you're out and about? Because at the end of the day, anything can be perceived in a certain way, and everything is based on perspective. And I feel like with everything that's going on in the schools today, and I can speak from personal experience because I work in the school. I've been working in the school setting for the last 12 years, roughly. I've worked as a police officer in ISD, and I worked as a teacher. I worked as an instructor. I worked as a speaker regularly at different educational facilities. And that being said, I myself have two children, and I always have to make sure that they understand that I'm there to support them, regardless of what's going on, regardless of what may look right to anybody else. I make sure that my children know that I am there for them, and everything that needs to happen for them, I am going to ensure that that thing takes place. And I'm saying this because so many things have been occurring within the structure of the schools, within things going on at my kids' schools. And I think that sometimes people don't think that you're going to be there to support your kids. Why? I don't know. I feel like because so many people have looked at things as if it's just a norm, or the kids going to be kids, well, the teacher tell them this, they should do it. Of course, you want your children to be respectful. You want people to respect your child, but you also want to teach your children when somebody is being disrespectful to them and when should they use a spidey senses, like if they feel uncomfortable, if they feel like a teacher, administrator, a police officer, whoever is saying something to them that is not helpful to them and could harm them in a kind of way, mentally, physically, emotionally, they need to be aware and they need to tell somebody. And so I recently had to stand up for my child because a teacher um, was singling him out often. And it was so often that a child in his class told his mother, and his mother came and knocked on my door and told me about this occurrence. And so, to some people, it's like, well, kids gonna be kids, what have you. But this is something that they kept telling their mama. And so, the fact that another child is seeing my child being mistreated by this teacher for whatever reason, however it went, I had to call a meeting. I called a meeting before because of other things, because I am actively supporting my kids academically, behavior wise, spiritual wise, etc. So I try to cover them however I can in all areas. But we can't always be there all the time, every day. So you have to give your kids those tools that they need to represent themselves. And when they feel like they need more assistance, it's your job to go assist them. So I'm not trying to preach to nobody, but that was just heavy on my heart. It's been on my mind, and I just want to make sure that everybody knows that you can advocate for your kids. You don't always have to go up there and be unruly, but also they need to know that you are there for them and you're going to show up for them. So that was on my mind. That was on my heart. That was today's Truthful Thursday. I love y'all. Be blessed. Take care of yourselves and take care of y'all kids. If anybody outside of, is in Houston, y'all want to come on and be a part of a pop up shop this weekend, that information is on my Instagram and Facebook. And Results by Jess. Jess Talks, Jessica Visor. And March 23rd, that is our Jess Marketing Mimosas Part 4. So I love you guys. Be amazing and keep thriving and striving. And guess what? It's Jess and Jess Talks. Mwah.
Preach.